Just out of curiosity, because, like, what do you like Trump for? Because back in the day, I liked Trump. I actually voted for Trump. Or whatever, originally, when he first ran against Hillary Clinton, right? But I was in, like, an environment where I was, like, around, basically it's my fault. I didn't do enough research, right? I was, like, working construction in the union, and everyone had, like, the liberal tears mug, and, like, the typical Carhartt wearing Cummins douchebag. Like, that was me. I could admit that. I was trying to be the person I thought my ex wanted. Whatever, right? All I was around was Fox News and Ben Shapiro, because, like, Ben Shapiro is a smart dude. Not even gonna lie. His takes sometimes sucked. Candace Owens, smart to a degree, but her takes recently have sucked. The past 2 years, their takes have more so sucked. I'm a semi-big fan of Blair White, not so much recently, because everything is getting more and more political. Like, it's getting more, like, radicalized. Like, you guys want to talk about, like, the radical left? Like, bro, the Republicans wanting to, like, take away women's rights to abortion, and, like, the anti-drag bill that also, like, can reverse a bunch of other laws. I'm not going to name them because you should know them. But yeah, there's, like, 4 that are main ones, including interracial marriage, gay marriage, etc. What is that? What is there to be, like, proud of being behind such a hateful party? Like, I'm not for Democrats either. I think everyone thinks Biden sucks, okay? Every single president is exactly the same. They're doing the same job, or whatever. It's just a different face, just a different way of scapegoating. I feel like they don't even get to make the decisions. The one thing I respected about Trump was that he signed all these fucking executive orders, right? He, like, went in there and did some shit. He was different. He wasn't a politician, right? Don't think he's a good person now, but at the time, in comparison to Hillary Clinton, who has changed her stance on everything 10 billion fucking times, or whatever. Plus, like, that's when the whole email thing came out and whatever, right? It would have been cool to have a woman president, but, like, who really cares? Because, like, you could say the same thing with Obama, not the woman thing, but, whatever. Not white president. And he dropped bombs in Syria every single day of his presidency. Like, the whole point of the president, I feel like, is just to have a face and a person to blame. I don't really think it's any different. And if you, like, don't remember, Trump in the beginning, he was, like, cool with, like, people of color and, like, gay rights and talking about all this stuff, right? Like, holding up the gay flag and just being a politician, like they all do, Yeah, and now he recently has called us, like, perverse, this and that, and whatever, and totally taking his shit back. I don't respect him because his opinions also change with the fucking wind. So, if you want to vote for someone like that, do it. If Trump gets elected, or Biden gets elected, or if some random ass motherfucker gets elected, I don't think it's really going to make a difference. Even if DeSantis got elected and his takes are fucking irreprehensible, I don't think it's really going to make a difference at this point. Do you, homie? Like, whatever. But, like, I mean, obviously you're a Republican. You have to admit, unless you're fucking insane and believe in the QAnon shit, that Marjorie Taylor Greene and people like her and Lauren Boebert or whatever are just, like, the biggest hypocrite, like, she-monsters to have ever walked the earth, right? Like, I can be like, okay, you want to vote for Trump. Cool. But, like, you have to admit, dude, don't fucking lick my guitar, you cat shit eater. No shithead. You have to admit, like, the right has become far more radicalized. Like, you can't even make fun of the left for being fucking whatever. Like, what the left used to be, and, like, from what I was saying, I was like, oh yeah, the wage gap, I don't believe that fucking exists. All this other shit, like, unneeded feminism. Now we kind of need it. The whole, like, Roe versus Wade stuff, and abortions, and other rights and stuff like that. Just, like, the whole, like, the drag thing, like, you can't, like, you have to wear clothes assigned with your birth sex. Okay, well, let's say you're a dude and you have a wife and she wears your t-shirt, hypothetically, and someone's pissed off at her, and you're in Florida, right? Super fucking long shot, but hypothetically that could be illegal, right? Or, like, how they're saying, like, oh, death to pedophiles, like, duh, like, 100%. I think that should have been, like, if you mess with children, or animals, or the elderly, execution. This video is gonna get muted because I said that, but I 100% agree, but the way they're wording that in the same sentence as all gay people and trans people are pedos. Also, let's kill all of them. That's the problem. Like, legitimate convicted pedophiles, yeah. Just because you don't love the opposite sex, or you love both sexes, or you're trans, or whatever, like, that doesn't make you perverse. What makes you perverse is thinking that just because someone has a different sexual identity than yours, that you're the one sexualizing it. That's why I disagree with Trump now. And plus, he really didn't do much. Yeah, like, he did a lot of shit, but, like, what repercussions, what good repercussions are we seeing from that? So, whatever.